The views and opinions expressed by the hosts and guests of Colorful Voices of Sisterhood are their own and do not represent L'Amour Media Versatility, that of any broadcast networks utilized, its advertisers, or sponsors. All content is subject to copyright and may not be reproduced in any form without prior written consent by L'Amour Media Versatility. The views and opinions expressed by the hosts and guests of Colorful Voices of Sisterhood are for general public information and entertainment purposes only.
And welcome back to Colorful Voices of Sisterhood. We'd like to thank our viewers, followers for your continued support. Please don't forget to subscribe, follow, like, and share. Well, happy Wednesday, sisters.
Happy Wednesday.
My gosh, 30 degrees today.
Yes.
It's really, but it does not feel like 30 to
Right.
me.
Unless you stand out there in it.
I was out there.
Yeah, you stand out there in it for a while, you'll be like, ooh, it's cold.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Wearing my boots today.
Yeah. You know this is my season. I love to put on different stuff this season.
Yes.
I mean, it's nice to dress when it's winter. It's just you can wear coat. If you have some security area, it's time to hide. Hey,
Are you talking about me?
no, so do I. Oh, we have that. It's okay. This is our body, but it's, at the same time, we can make our body look good.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Fall of the year, that's it.
Yes, but I do not like cold.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, when I came to America, I was crying like baby.
I saw it.
I swear, I never see my nose was so frozen. I'm
Uh-huh.
like every time I go out, my tear, like, oh my God, I'm ready to go back to Africa. I'm rather being 130 degrees and being here.
But the thing about it is, always feel fresh to me in the morning when you get up and go outdoors. It's cold,
It's
but
so
it's
crisp.
a fresh
Uh-huh.
feeling out here. Yeah, in the
And
morning.
cozy. Yeah, I like that to the cloud and dark.
I like to go on my back porch in the morning. My coffee,
your
just kind of
coffee.
walk around.
Uh-huh.
Back porch, and just
Well,
kind
you
of sit
drink
around.
Coke,
I love
coffee?
I drink
And
hot
cold?
coffee when it's cold. But I don't want hot coffee
Yeah,
when it's
if
hot.
you outside get
tea.
cold, I heat my coffee 5-6 times before I finish.
Well, I have
reheat
this
it,
hot
reheat
plate
it, reheat
thing.
it, reheat.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, I have a hot plate that you just put your cup on,
Oh.
and it keeps it hot.
Oh,
Mhm.
oh, I need that.
I'd,
have me a
I'd
burner.
love to have one of them.
yeah,
I've
I
seen
would like to
those.
do.
Yeah, it's just a little bit less hot up there, and just sit out there and think and meditate about life.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's cold
And
now.
nature.
You know,
But it's too cold to be outside.
Yeah.
I feel bad for those people go outside and smoke.
I know that
This is what they do.
they're trying to stop smoking.
Like
They
run back.
go back
They
inside.
go back
And then
inside.
after 20 minutes, they go back.
You know, have you ever wondered, I know I do, why companies don't put like a shelter or something for them to smoke on? Because it's freezing cold and it's raining and they still got to smoke.
Yeah, few companies. That's
They do?
not, yeah, I've seen some.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel
But, yeah.
bad for them. Like they just, especially when it rains, they're like, you cannot even smoke, man. It's raining. What are you doing? They're trying to hide. You know how they do?
Yep. They funny now. They come back in like,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
but everybody got to have it.
But you know, again, it's
And I'm
habit.
glad that's not one of mine
Addiction is
because
not
it's
good.
expensive habit to me. The price of cigarettes. And I'm like, I pay that much for 10 cigarettes or 20.
Yeah,
Hey.
10.99. Actually, when I was younger, I pretend to
Oh, my
smoke.
God.
I did. I thought it was so cool. But listen, my friend, this is how people.
Uh-huh.
When you're starting, people say, "Oh, try it, try it." When they see you hook, now go buy.
Yeah.
I said, forget that.
Just
I'm
like
not-
just like last week. Come on, Agnes. It's only 5% of that alcohol. No,
Yeah.
you drink.
Yeah, that's 5%. That's how you started. Then I was like trying to be cool, and my nail was long. I'm like, and they say, "Oh, you have to start buying." I say, "I have to." I'm like, "No." But
I just don't like us to get all in my hair and my clothes.
Oh,
my
yeah, and
everything.
your
Oh,
hair.
yes.
And
It
My dad
absorbs
used to smoke,
everything.
and I'm like, "Don't smoke in my car." It was like pull over the side of the road, and he still get in and still smell like smoke. But everybody got in.
I feel bad for those people that smoke and they open the window when they're driving. They just throw the cigarette. I'm like, man, if it was Africa, we run around and play and can hit you in your eyes. The fly up cigarette.
Well, I always thought it might get in the back of your car, in the gas tank. I was like, oh, it'll blow me up.
Oh my
Looking
gosh.
at out. But it's the season. Tis the season.
I'm
for
telling
now.
you, it does
time,
work.
most
It
of the
does
time-
work. When you are, you have moment of you going through stuff. Oh goodness, I see some people just blowing that cigarette.
Most of the time, I can
Stress,
tell.
Take away.
I can tell who's been smoking because their teeth rolling and it's kind of dark and.
Yeah.
But anyway, they.
But that's stress, though. I mean, a lot of people use a lot of different things for stress. It's another stress mechanism to me for them.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And we don't never know.
It's like their
people use
comfort
alcohol.
zone.
Mhm.
It's like their comfort zone.
Comfort.
Yeah, I know people that take alcohol and they just drink alcohol because sometimes they hurting, and that's the way
Yeah.
they deal with the pain.
That's how you tempt. Like because long time ago, I never addicted to cigarette, and when I go to my client, she just blow in my face. I'm like, God, right now I'm in the heat. Don't blow in my face. I don't want.
Put a mask on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tell
But
you,
ladies,
Today.
what do you think of what's going on with Sean Combs P. Diddy? Oh my word.
gosh.
You don't want me to start.
32 years. This lady just came forward.
They be together for 32 years.
No, I think something happened 30-something years and she's coming forward.
1991.
Yeah. But now he was dating one for a long
Recently.
period of time that filed
Casey?
charges and
Her name is
Yeah.
Casey, right?
she got paid fast, right?
I mean that is. I mean, again, of course, money shut everything down. Everything gone if you have money. But this is supposed to be big deal, okay? And stolen and trafficking and abuse, it should be very serious. But at the same time, the society and the history and shows that you have money, you can shut everything down regardless. The righteous is out of the window, and mankind how it's been treated. Humanity. There is no humanity when you look at the industry of those people have
the music
money
industry.
in the music. And again, entertainment. They call entertainment. I mean, if you look of biblically, that's Satan. That is demonized and all this. But you look at again is entertainment. Nice way to say is
But
entertainment.
you said money shut it all down. But I think true in some aspect, but it ain't shutting it all down because this money is bringing out more people.
but you know,
Things that has happened. They're coming forward now. And even though it may be 30-something years, it takes a person a while to even get the courage to say,
speak.
me too.
yeah. But you know what? I totally agree with you. It's good to release the hurt that you've been holding for a long time. At the same time, the damage is already made. If you come forward to speak so we can teach for the next generation to come is great. But the fact that you suffered that long and you speaking now to release, but at the same time, this man, he has abused so many people.
But there should be
Between.
more than that, though, in between that we don't know.
Well, there's going to be
Yeah,
a lot
so
more
that-
going to come forward.
So that's what she's saying. Like, it's a lot of people come forward. Yeah, it's great. But guess what? If we spoke before one person when this happened, the next person will not go through that. But we don't do that. I can speak for me. I didn't either.
But think about how many people said, girl, don't say nothing. This is Sean P. Diddy. Don't say nothing. So you don't know, like, did they want to come forward? And they was shut down.
Because
Even in your instant, if you would have came forward then, would a person really listen to you?
it's not about listening, it's about awareness. If you give someone awareness, the truth, if you make choices after you have the open book who the person is, very dear to you. It's your choice if you want to go relationship with that person. But if you don't know, you will go with that person. One, when it comes to those people have money as women, a lot of women, they speak the fact that after the damage is
And
already
that's
made.
not awareness.
Yeah.
You
No,
keep
no,
on
I'm trying. It's no
silencing.
awareness. So you silence, but you speak after so many women went through. If you speak the beginning when the things happen, okay, like example, Bill Cosby. Okay, it happened. What 1980 something?
It was a long time.
Long time.
President
But how many
Clinton,
women?
Jennifer
Like what I'm saying,
Flowers.
how many women went through that? If first time he did that, if that person spoke, that we would not have so many women came out after that. But so many women already damaged, already and went through the trauma, the hurt, and stuff. What I'm trying to say, as a woman, that which is the majority of women go through this, and domestic violence, sexual assault, sex trafficking, all that. If we speak the moment happen, we give the young generation to come opportunity to not go after those men.
So there's a lot of factors, though. It could have been, okay, here's the money, keep quiet. I will give you every time, every time. I mean,
So that is the choice that we have to make, Agnes, is value. What are we really value? The title. The title or value. The title can be taken away. So again, those men, a lot of us, title can be taken away. Like you stay in domestic violence relationship as wife, as girlfriend, whomever that person, always the one that have power that abuse is the fact, you know. But if we hold on to the title, what I'm gonna lose, then you really letting the next generation to come, or you being hurt and you staying there, you lost yourself, your self value. So what is really is important to us is the value or title. Title can be taken away.
Well, and then when
Anytime.
you're young, because a lot of them was young in the age, you don't know. You don't know if they did try to speak up. You don't know. Was they threatened? Was their life threatened? Because at one instant, I think I read somewhere where he went back trying to actually hurt someone. If they told him and his friends. So how do you know? How do you know if that's you? How would you handle it? You know, going through stuff.
I run
Because
away.
okay, so you ran away.
I run away. I run away because one, I don't want to cause any family drama because it was extended family. Of course, he did threaten me like nobody, you know, and for who is. But now we're looking at grown women that making choices, especially when it comes to industry,
Right.
you know. And we have R. Kelly that did, and also we have parents bring to R. Kelly, knowing his background, what he has done to Aaliyah, you know, and marry her very young age, and he has his own trauma and grown up. So as parents, why are you taking to lion sheep, say here, and train my daughter or my son to become a big star?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So some things that we have to take a look ourselves. When you have someone, you know someone, you read, why you take your child to become something and she will be broken? Material cannot make you child whole. It's gonna take something away from. We see that industry that money, it does not make you everything.
That's true.
They are broken in drugs, alcohol, and suicide. So many things going on in entertainment industry. Why are you taking your child to R. Kelly?
Yeah.
And why young girl that now she's suing Diddy, she's younger than him, much younger. But again,
way younger.
his money. So what are you value yourself or money? So
Well, sometimes they think they could, but they lose. Well, first of all, I don't feel like they got a relationship with God. I don't know who they serve. And I think now he's just pulling the cover back on a whole lot of stuff that's going on. But I agree with you. When you take your kids to them and then you leave them, trying to go backstage or whatever. But I think he knew these people. And then they thought, oh, I'm with them. I'm going to party. I'm going to have a few drinks. I tell my kids and stuff, I know you guys say the same thing. Don't ever leave your drink. Don't trust nobody. I love y'all, but I ain't leaving my drink. Because you don't know. So then they got the date rape stuff. So human trafficking definitely comes a part of it. And then you don't know whether they threaten their life, their family life. A young person think, I want to keep my mom and daddy alive, so I'm going to keep my mouth shut. How do we know? We don't know what they said.
We don't know.
We don't know. That's why I'm saying we don't know what's in between. It's their choice.
It's also, it can be the lifestyle you get used to. You don't want to lose it.
Look,
Yeah.
You know,
title versus value.
Value. So sometimes it's the how the person big it is. I mean, again, after you leave the person and break whatever and coming out, it's good for you, for the person to heal, to release. Is great, but the damage is already made.
That's true.
And that is what something that as woman, I cannot speak for men.
But that's also the choice that she made.
No, we all have choice as women. Really, I'm saying this out of experience, which is we have to learn our value, not the title. Title can be taken away any time. And
but sometimes you look for life you think to be better, right? Okay, so you went through maybe saying you was poor or whatever. You see these people coming, you feel like you have a chance that my life will be better.
yeah.
And you stay in this situation damaged, abused. You know, actually used. You're just there.
Yeah, but still, you're not living.
Right.
So that's what I'm trying to say is, even though you don't want to comfort, that's what is comfort, is convenient, is and you will have access to things that you want in life, this and that. But if you are broken within you,
It's
still
nothing.
you're not living.
Even if people that is supposed to be his friends, if he is doing it, because to me the law says innocent proven guilty, but I think it's a reverse role. It's guilty, you got to be proven innocent. So these friends and stuff that's with him, if he's doing what is said to be done, those are not real friends. But there are some that said don't be with him. I think I read an article, and one of the friends told the young girls not to be with him, not to be there.
But they ignore. One lady that I saw her in TikTok, she spoke very true, to her true. She say she choose to be with millionaires because of the
Lifestyle that she
lifestyle.
wants to be.
She said, because I put up with that because that's what I want. She put up with the cheating, the lying, everything because she want that. She want the car, everything. She said she put up with that. She accept, she acknowledge. So if you acknowledge, you go with knowing that that's what you want out of it. That is your life.
You blindsided.
No, you're not blindsided. That's what she wants.
No, you blindsided because that's what you want, and I just let it suffer.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's not blindsided. She accepts. She embraces
So she
her
don't care
choices.
about the abuse.
She
don't care
chose
about
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
So that's what I'm saying. I
She
respect
doesn't
her.
care this, the abuse,
I don't
the
believe-
assault, but I'm just gonna be blindsided. I will just go for it.
Like, I don't agree with the choice.
Be with this
But I respect
relationship.
her honesty. I respect her honesty. She said she's after that, and she speak. She's okay. She said, I'm okay with that as long as I have what I want.
Which is the money, materials, but the abuse is there. The problems is there. The heartbroken is there.
But what we don't realize that even though she say that can be taken away if he doesn't want to be with her. You see,
Anytime.
it can, if she can be replaceable.
Right.
So that is what I want our sister. Again, I cannot speak for men, for the young generation, younger to become. We have to really teach them what
It takes two to tango. If you want to be in that relationship, if you want to suffer, go for it.
I mean, that's choice. You see, that's
you have a
choice, but that
choice.
is not good example to set for the younger coming up.
Or they didn't expect for him to do that. You know how you expect he's a man of this, so I don't expect him to do this. But when you're right, that word entertainment, you got to be careful because
You know
that
who
is like the
make
devil's
entertainment?
workshop to me.
You know who make entertainment money, who bring money is woman. They don't realize that. Woman, very value to
The entertainment.
entertainment. Without woman, it won't be club. Without woman, it won't be video. That's the fact.
Yeah.
But the one leading this is men.
Well,
That's the side that woman, when I say woman, we have to learn our value, not the title, is very important. Without woman, it is no business.
Well, you think about even, we're still going to talk about Pete, but Diddy, even here in the area now, women that are married to men that may be judges, lawyers, or in that field, there's a lot of them are abused
Yeah.
and can't get out and scared to get out because the system don't help them, right? They have nowhere to go. So these people right here, I honestly wonder, did they say anything? But because this man had money, they were shut down until more than one started. She was like, "No, I'm gonna get
my money.
a lot of times money talks. Here's the money. Let me win. Or we were talking about 2 weeks ago.
No, yeah.
The system,
I mean,
the
again,
court.
until you go through some situation, you will not understand other person. We can analyze or experience, but we don't know why some woman or some men do what they do until you hear from them, until they speak the truth. And what so far I know about R. Kelly, R. Kelly is a very talented man. I love his music. Do I agree with the choices he makes?
No.
No. But what happened to him? He has his own trauma. So we make choices. Are we gonna act on what someone did to us? We're gonna do to others, or we're gonna go other opposite. So a lot of people have childhood and experience of that. They go the same way. What is being done to them, they do to others. Again, power. I truly believe when it comes to entertainment, movie, Hollywood is woman bring money, not men. And as a woman, we have to learn our value. And we can judge, we can make assumption. We don't know what it cost her, this young lady, now is speaking up about Diddy. Diddy, now he has so many allegations about his sexual and question if he's gay, bisexual. Like, to me, why you care? Like, why you care if he's bisexual, he's gay? That is his life. As long as not hurting anybody. What he makes is really what is bad is him treating woman the way he did. They say so many things about him, about having a relationship with Will Smith, Usher, and all that. I mean, if they're okay with that, that's your lifestyle. Nobody cares. But trafficking, abuse, again, we let them. Let me put it like that. We let them. Woman, we really do. I can speak for me.
Well,
I have experience. I can say that. We quiet, trying to make it better, or we think that it can get better. But when you deep down, like, I know my deep down is not going to get better. But I chose to quiet. So then we have to
At
take
what point do
responsibility.
you speak up, though? So, these women right here, at this point now, they're speaking up. Good.
Yeah.
And do that, the law allow them to speak up, even though it's these many years later. Good. Because I always think, if that was my daughter, I always look at that. You don't know until it hits home how you will handle anything. But what was strange to me is how that one girl got paid so fast. Well, you think he's shutting her mouth? So now other ones are speaking up. What you gonna do? Try to pay all them?
So what is two things it can be? Maybe she was the beginning to hurt him. To me, I would like
everyone that get ready
listen,
to tell
listen.
the true story is
Two things.
though.
Let me say two things.
Yeah?
Two things I can make it because the way like that everything shut down because settlement, the money, it can be to get back at him. I don't know. This is my opinion, or to give money. Two things. I mean,
I'm just here listening to both of you, but sinking in. Why in the world you have to wait for so long to speak up? Again,
What I
My-
say, he's not with her. And now we're speaking about Didi, right?
because she's not getting anything anymore from him.
She never, this one right here, but the other one never really got anything. But again, we don't know the reason why it took so long for her to speak up. Could it be in her life feel like in jeopardy?
Brienne?
Did she feel like now, hey, I'm going to tell it now as well because it wasn't just this person. I want to tell the story as well.
But if you say that and then settlement went like that, so what is this? So that's the question that you were asking earlier. What is make her that shut everything down? Okay, if you make an observation about that, it can be two. If you want to tell your story, it has to be longer than that to say, I'm going to settle. I'm going to just shut this, what I just say. Or to get back at him, publicly embarrass him. I don't know. Or she just wanted the money. I don't know.
Right.
But if you make, something that you want to go after someone hurt you, you want justice, right?
But every
You
time
want
the
justice,
truth-
right?
Every time somebody want to tell the real truth about it, somehow or another, they mysteriously die. Okay, even there was one person that talked about that on the story.
in
He
the-
was scared to even talk about it because
Oh, you mean in the entertainment industry? So
they
who
mysteriously
were they
died.
worship?
The one that he had the babies by. All of a sudden, 47 years old, come up with pneumonia. Come on now.
Who? Okay, so what I heard crazy stuff. They say they have something they worship. So you should not. If you already know that, why you messing with that? Why can't you just escape?
Sisters, that's why sometimes I don't.
Why
I
you
didn't see my tea on that
I
one.
don't turn my TV anymore. It's so much out there.
It's
I
so much
don't.
out there, but you
I
can't be
don't.
blindsided though. The thing about it is, you actually there's so much hate, there's so much stuff, but you gotta know some stuff going on. 'Cause it's just
Well,
so
I'm
crazy
not
in
going
the
to
world.
be totally naive. That's going on out there, but it's my
Yeah.
choice also. So
Yes,
die?
yeah.
Who?
The one that he had the babies by,
Who? By who?
Diddy.
Oh,
The two
she
kids,
died.
She died.
Just
Okay,
like
she
that.
wasn't the only one that died either.
I
There was
heard
people
that.
that was in the entertainment industry with him that was rapping mysteriously died.
And what his name? Jimmy Fax. I love Jimmy Fax. When I saw him, he scared me for a second. When and they say he said something about Diddy, and he was possessed, something like that. I didn't know.
The entertainment world is crazy.
But they say they have some level they worship. They say when you get to, they have
Illuminati or something like that. I can't remember what
a
it
lot
is.
of them. They say this is I believe
Satanic.
exists. I believe exists, but I don't believe in myself. But I believe that it does exist. So means that maybe those people, money is not everything. Just to stay away. I'm glad that you run away.
having a lot of money, it makes you crazy. Really.
No, people so
I haven't.
The love
Our
of money.
producer is agreeing with me.
what?
Yeah, I mean,
What
I
it
haven't had a lot of money.
Listen
but,
to me.
Look at this all
when you sell your
billionaires,
soul out
people
to
in the
devil,
industry
period.
are like, what?
That's it.
A lot.
They sell themselves out.
Again, not the money.
It is
No,
the money.
No, I'm sorry.
The root.
No.
The love of money is the root.
Yeah.
The
So
love of
okay,
money.
let me say again. Not the money. It's the people, how they use the money, what makes money.
Yeah, because when you see all these hungry
So
people,
it's not the money. Money is not.
donate some money
Put
to
1,000 here.
food.
Put 1,000 here. See if that money run around and do crazy stuff.
It's sit right there.
It's gonna sit there. But however, how we use the money, so we let the money control. Because the way we using them, because we're trying to be empowered. Everything is about being empowered. It's not the money. Money is not the issues.
Because Disney
It's
got
what
money.
people want.
Use
The
it.
problem is money.
It's not the money.
You don't
It's
have money,
people, how
it's
do
a
you-
problem.
Okay.
You have a lot of money, it's the problem.
Again,
If you don't have no money, it's a
no, it's not because you don't have the money. You have the problem. You already have the problem. Let me put it like that. The money does not bring you problem. How you use the money bring you the problem.
You might be
It does help. It does help the situation. If you're hungry, you're not gonna go get a store or to buy something. But if you have money, it'll resolve your problem. You're hungry.
Look at
so
Sean Combs
he-
right now. He even the school board
Yeah.
removed him, revolt, no longer.
The representation.
So
that
what
he
is
has.
that? What is what I was just saying? The title, it can be taken away anytime. But the value, how we use the money does not give you value, but how you use them give you value. So him being in that school board is great because his money gave him, the way he used the money gave him this power to be valued. So again, I don't want people, we run around and making the money is evil. The way we use the money makes it evil. Just money present and solution to
So
what we
use
have.
it wisely, spend it wisely.
I mean, yeah.
So-
I mean,
or-
it's been given.
But you
to
don't
us.
take money to control nobody.
No.
And I think what's happening, and again, he's supposed to be innocent, proven guilty, but from what we're seeing out in the news, he's taking his money, his status and stuff, and he's abusing people. Not just him, because he has some people in his entourage that's been a part of it. But again, we sit right here with our own sisters, and we see them being abused, and they don't say anything. You ask them, why do you stay in that marriage? And he's abusing you mentally, physically, spiritually.
Everything.
Why do you stay?
What is the
Most
answer?
of them say, I stay because of my kids, right? Some stay, I don't know anything else. So when we say, why did somebody wait 30-something years? A lot of people stay in situations for years, men and women, because it ain't just women that's always abused. There is some men out there that's
Yeah.
abused as well.
Yeah.
So
I
what
guess
do you
it's
say
easy.
then?
I guess it's easy for us as women. Why? Why didn't you leave? Why did you wait this long? It's easy for us to ask that because we weren't in that situation.
But abuse is not only physical, it's emotional and mentally. Sometimes, most of the time, when you control by mental, you cannot do a lot because, like you say, some women stay because
You became a prisoner
to
for
yourself,
so long.
to yourself. Let me.
Or in your head, it's gonna get
speak
better.
true. Let's. I really like.
Speak the truth then. Yeah.
We must have to. I don't like to sugarcoat. Sometimes trying to be nice and trying to be mindful. If we stay, again, I'm speaking for sister, woman. Okay, if you stay and you don't bring solution to your own problem, you are the problem. That's the fact. If I stay for my own reason. I can say this and that, children, or my trying to make it work, whatever it is. But I didn't make it better because the situation get worse. You see, if you don't stand for what you believe what is right, that means that you are doing wrong because you stay in something that is wrong. So a lot of us, we don't want to admit that. We don't want to acknowledge the part that we've played. Why are we staying something that it does not feel right? It's wrong. You are staying because of what is convenient or what you think, or you can make all those excuses. But at the same time, if the children involve that, you are hurting your own children. Means that you are the primary of abusing your own children because you let that happen and you let the experience something like that because you did not stay for something that's right. So we don't want to speak the truth. We have so many excuses we can bring to the table.
It might
But
be
the
the
fact
fear
that-
also.
Again, whatever
being-
it is, if you know something that is wrong, you don't stand for the right, you are part of that. You do not bring any solution. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we have to get to that. We have to speak that honest. It can, I don't know if it hurt you, but if you are the problem, say I am the problem. But a lot of us, we don't want to do that.
When you said fear, what was you going to say with the fear part of it?
Well, fear of standing alone, fear of starting my life over again, and I have baggage, children.
I am Yes, I have 3 children by 3 fathers, different fathers. So it means self-esteem. If for me was I failed first marriage. My first son, I was young when I had him, right? Then I married, and then it didn't work out. Then, or they might think I am the issues because, and this is my third marriage. So again, we can go back and look ourselves and trying to blame, or we're trying to find the cause. At the same time, when you know what it costs you, so I didn't know what it cost me. I was numb. I was like, when I say I was numb, to hurt, I was numb because, when you get hurt so many times, you become numb. And things that you've been told and you've been said about you, you become numb.
You become immune.
Yeah, immune. So I was that. I didn't know. So why? My son said, "Mom, I just got dragged out, like pulled my hair, like he dragged me in front of my oldest son." I said, "You better not put your hands on him. Go to your room now." I say to my son, he was 16.
No, you're bringing up this, but what would be the cause? Why did he do that?
Wait, what is the cause?
Uh-huh.
It's just he didn't get what he wants because I speak. When you speak, for me that day, what happened when he dragged me? Because I go place that he told me to not go. And he told me out. So my son, my oldest son, was staying there. I said, "Go to your room now." He dragged me and he threw me outside.
So it's like direct.
Then guess what? I stay outside. I told my son, I called him to open the door for me. Guess what I did? I went straight to the kitchen to start cooking for him. That's true. My son came to me. He cried. He said, "This man, he just dragged you in front of me and you told me to not touch, call police. And you went straight to cook for him." And I swear I did. I put the food on the table and I called him to come and eat. That's how numb I was.
It's hard to comprehend, but
so
the book,
until you go
the
through, you won't understand.
Right.
So because then I started like, why? My son said, "Mom, this is not." So many times my son, my oldest son, he saw a lot of stuff and I am part of it.
But the thing about it is, you can really have so many women that was battered. Like these young girls right here, they're gonna need trauma coaching, trauma therapy. I know it's 30 years, but for 30 years they sat with this pain.
So so that's why I'm really want a woman. Again, I cannot speak for men. Woman to realize that we don't know what it costs until later on. Why we doing like that if you not. But when it's better, what I'm trying to say is better for us to openly, honestly, to communicate in our community to young girls so they can start speaking. So it won't be late. She doesn't have to wait for 30 years for her to start speaking. So that's what I'm trying to say.
That's what I want.
Because the honest, truth speaking of your experience, for me, like I swear, when I share my experience, it's not for people to sympathize and feel sorry for me because I'm strong enough to get through this. And but when you act upon on your trauma, people, they don't care. The system, they don't care you had trauma. Okay, it's a lot of young generation we see that taking their life, escaping because they cannot handle, or they act on. Then guess what? They behind the bar. Do the system say you have trauma? I'm gonna give you free to go? No. But you pay that. So that's why it's very important for us to speak
Truth.
Please speak your truth that you experience so you can teach the next generation to come.
And even saying that, Fatia, a lot of times we don't even ask our own children. We assume that they're all right. If they're not with you, you have to really take the time to ask hard questions.
But
just because you see them, you have to ask hard questions. Even meeting you, I have to ask hard questions about what is this? Them sitting there for 37 years, nobody thought to ask them what is going on. Or did they go to somebody and they keep saying, and I asked this before, don't say anything. A lot of times people say, don't say anything.
But
Just for
again,
your
you
own
see
sake.
that
Don't say anything. But you know what, Sue? Going back of what you have just mentioned about, ask hard questions to our children. That's why communication also is very, very important.
Right.
And
And show up unexpected. I mean,
Yeah.
with your kids sometimes, I love it how you got to talk to them because you automatically think that they're fine. We don't know, like your daughter's New York, right? We don't know what celebrity that she might run into.
right.
But you want it to be open where if something happened, she can, baby, come to mama. We're going to figure this thing out, you know?
Text them, communicate with them.
But yeah, it's true. Also, with our children, we have to talk, communicate with them, your own experience. Your children, they're not gonna communicate with you if you
If you don't open up.
If you're not open up, is you all about. You never share your own experience, what your failure are. So the society want everybody successful. They want to hear the story of successful, but we really don't talk about the things that we come short. So yeah, some people
Yeah.
they don't. You children, if you are about God and not everything is perfect, should be everything perfect. You don't know what your children do at school, what they face in school. So if they see you that way, they're not gonna open up to you. So
Definitely
because
have to
you're
be
not
involved.
sharing anything about being a teenager, being young,
And-
things
and
that you did to with your family.
That's
You
right.
know, things that you didn't do right. So how are they gonna open up to you? But we don't. We want our children to talk to us, but we are not fully communicate with our share our own and grown up
Yeah.
where we came from.
And especially this time of the year, to me, the holiday time, is stuff that we really need to hone in on family, on hurt, on issues. You know, how do you feel about this? You know, I was talking with, young people about the Diddy thing. I was like, first of all, how many names have he had? Sean, Puffy Cone, all these different names,
Yes.
right? So to me, already there's something there because you got all these different names. You're trying to figure out who are you. So there's something going on with him. But to me, I want us to be mindful, even us in everyday life. When people got power or think they got power, nobody is above the law.
That
Nobody is above. And
Money- money
people,
is-
and I don't like
No
to
one,
even
no
get
one.
into
That's not
politics
true.
and stuff.
It-
But you
money
had that
is-
even with presidents thinking you're not above the law,
but the money is. I'm sorry.
but eventually it's gonna come crumbling.
Oh, it
It's
can
all gonna come
Let me-
crumbling down.
It should
you're
be like
not.
that. It should be like that.
Timing is
Timing-
everything.
timing is
and this is his
everything.
time.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe not here. Hereafter, I'm not here. So this is supposed to be my heaven. God said this is supposed to be my heaven, and I don't have to go under there to experience heaven. But however, money, the law said nothing but yes, nothing but the law, right? Perfectly written. That's a constitution, but it's not applied to what is going on right
No,
now.
they done threw all that
So
stuff out.
exactly, people kill. Murder got away with that because he had money, good lawyer. So yeah. So what I'm trying to say is, yes, something is better than the law.
Yeah.
Money, whatever it is, power. So I can
They
say
say
that
if
too.
you want to win, give them a lot of money.
But eventually
Just when
all
the-
that's gonna come.
But I don't believe in nothing but the law. Here, Trump running around.
Yeah.
He should be what behind the bar. What he did, but he's running around. He's still his mouth is running.
Well, yeah. And and I tell anybody, I said people get so offended with that. But think about if it was somebody else. What would you say then? You would say he should be in jail if it was somebody else.
Exactly.
Why is he above the Lord?
Exactly.
Y'all talk about him more than you talk about the Lord. You forgot to even talk about the Lord because that's all you hear. He's not God. And God's going to show him that he's not God. Just like God's going to show Puffy Coon, he's not God. He's going to show everyone that's been doing this stuff eventually, y'all ain't above me.
After all, it's
Okay.
not all about the money.
Okay, so since you guys want to speak about, and God is gonna get him. Somebody gotta get him when he go hereafter. Hereafter, so many people damage. But
I'm
what I
sorry,
do
but-
know,
I'm sorry, but he is.
Even when I saw,
let me make this a statement, please. Yes, because we are believers, regardless of
Mhm.
Islam and Christianity. We are believers. We do believe hereafter. But also, I believe that God gave us this kingdom, this earth, to run recordly. Right now with corruption, but it is corruption. So you and I, so many good people, are is our responsibility to put those people for accountability for things they do, right? But why are we have to wait God to come get that person, just kill people, lie people, cheat people, when we have government system that was created to protect those people? You see, that's why when people say, "Oh, God is gonna get him,"
But you gotta
guess
think
what?
about it. You know
Let
me.
me tell you, God
I
knows.
agree with that.
Let me tell you.
But you took him out. You took him out of everything.
You know what else God knows?
Yeah.
God knows that people that pray, God, I'm about to go kill this person. God knows that. Please, I don't want to get cut. But God, He sees those people. Why He did not shut them down and like, you're about to kill someone, you're gonna go die now. No, I don't believe in those prayers. I'm sorry. God, He gave us free will.
Free agency.
Free will. People pray to do worse things. Worse, going to rob bank, rape girls, trafficking, drugging, children. God sees all that.
Because
but guess
the
what?
law-
God gave us free will that you will pay the consequences, but you're going to go ahead and do it. I don't believe when people say, "Oh, God is going to come get it." Trust me. So many people, I tell God, get them
No,
now.
eventually it's
Now.
gonna happen.
But
It's gonna happen. The
eventually.
timing.
yeah,
It's all
after
about
you
the
get hurt,
timing.
you see, this is what I am sorry, guys. I love you guys. Respectfully, I disagree with that. God gave each one of us the conscious,
Because we are
the
here on
conscious.
earth.
Some
No,
things
be
we
taken.
He
did, we
gave
did
us
not-
conscious.
Well, you know, some
ears,
things you did, you didn't
eyes.
even see him.
Like
You
God,
know.
God gave us everything that we need to feel, heart, to see, to hear, to know right or wrong. If you sitting there and listen people doing wrong, you are part of them. You're not stopping that God. It's not because God does not exist, because you're not doing your part when you are in this earth.
Well, in this situation right here with Puffy there, they serving a different God.
Even that
And
is
I don't
so-
even know like really what they serve. I'm very mindful of. I try not to. I'm not judging it because I don't know what people serve. But I have seen how they have taken him out of everything, and then you want to blame him. You took him out. You don't. You took him out of everything. You took him out of the school system. You took him out of everything, and then how dare you blame him? You didn't seek him, and now things has happened, and how dare you blame him? That's the way I look at it.
I don't.
Because I believe that when you seek him wholeheartedly, some things will happen. You know, some things is just for him to get the glory out of it. But a lot of things, we took him out. In this situation right here, this entertainment world that we're in, and that's what we're talking about, they have made their own gods. They have. You
This
think about
actually
it.
is been
Agree.
okay. Historically,
He
they
went
are
to the
not
wrong
first
path.
time. Okay, wrong. Worshiping different god, if you call cow, cat, monkey, whatever you call, it's been existing from day one. From Abraham, go back and
It
read the
is-
Bible from the beginning. Even Abraham, father, he was not believing in God. So what I'm trying to say, nothing is new in worshiping Satan. Satan itself, he does believe God exists. But again, I don't understand why people put God on anything. Honestly, he said, "This is your kingdom. Run however you want." Right? Why are we blaming God? I don't.
Well, there's people. I don't blame him. I just believe that people have got to the power point where they think they got so much money and so much power, they feel like they can do anything they want to do.
That's how it is.
But
You know.
history, this is not new.
No, it's not new.
It's not new.
I mean,
No.
It's not. But my question is, what we individually, again, this is our heaven. I want to experience heaven. But guess what? I made so many choices. I have to pay the consequences. If my heart was pure, if it's not, hey, you do nonsense stuff that is not related to like record to your heart and what you're supposed to do, you're gonna get it. That's what it will be. If we don't speak true, we don't correct. Correction is necessary. If government, the system, I believe sometimes the system is failing people. Really big time, big time.
You know me, the way I feel about this, I feel like the system should get rid of special. I just don't believe they should be Democrat, Republican. I just believe that when people vote for people for really what they're trying to go in for, we have lost it because of the two political parties. We'll take up for somebody and knowing they're wrong. You know they're wrong.
Because
I'm not going to take
people,
it.
you know why?
You don't
You
take
know
up
why?
for kids when they're wrong.
You know why? Because they're doing something that is beneficial to you, not for everybody. That's the fact. If
So
you not touch me,
Yeah.
I'm good.
I always say to people, I said, so you'd rather be over there a millionaire, right? A billionaire, and your neighbor over there hungry. But because you can get a tax break, you don't care nothing about them. That's wrong, right?
That's why
It is.
people
yeah,
is being divided.
yes. Over
Because of that.
nonsense. That's nonsense to me. And even with this situation that we're talking about today with Diddy, it is nonsense. Whether it's 30 years, 40 years, come forth. People need to come forth. I don't know whether he's guilty or innocent, but if he's guilty, he got to pay the cost.
What it would be nice people start focusing on something that is nothing to do with you. About someone they want to be gay, they in the closet. That's none of your business. Focus is no, really. Focus on what is hurting people. Let's fix that. If someone choose to be gay, lesbian, whatever, even if they call themselves I'm God, let them be God. That is not your business. But let's talk about the issues, what is going on, to fix that, to correct that, to speak about that, to advocate that, that is what
What's
is
love
needed.
then?
Yeah.
What's love?
Why do you care about so much people, business, getting divorced, getting married, whomever they want to marry? We worry about some things that it's not really
Well, that's
our
our
business.
control.
Whatever you want to
Yeah.
be, as
That
long
is
as
your
you're
business.
happy inside, as long as you're being kind to others.
Yeah.
Just like our topics last week, forgiveness and kindness is very, very
Title versus
important.
value.
Yeah, and
But
that
we definitely thank y'all. This topic was amazing.
Yes.
It was
Yes.
absolutely amazing. But we thank y'all. Thank y'all for being with us today. And we're gonna continue on this topic. But please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and just follow us. Again, we thank y'all. This was just amazing.
Yes.
Title versus value.
Yes.
It's your
We'll
choice.
see you guys
Please.
next week.
Yes.
choose value.
Choose value over title. Yes.
Yes.
Definitely.
We'll see
Yes.
you next week.
Thank y'all.
This is good.
Yes.
Hello, colorful voices of sisterhood fans. We got some exciting news today. We are proud to announce our new partnership with Vegas Plus, Colorful Voices of Sisterhood, to be aired on all of the platforms of Vegas Plus, primarily on the Vegas Live TV and Phil Am TV network. What this means is Colorful Voices of Sisterhood will be aired 7 times weekly on the linear channels, including but not limited to Roku, Amazon Fire TV, KGNG 26.8 Las Vegas, WCETV, Vegas Live TV.US, and now more importantly on the Vegas Plus Live channel platform in Ampo Theater. Cheers to us.
Yes.
Cheers.
Yes.
Many more to
Yes.
New network, new friendship.
Thanks to them, we did it.
At L'Amour Media Versatility, we aim to provide comprehensive solutions to our clients. We have a team of experienced professionals who can help you with every aspect of your media needs. From documentation and marketing to promotion and more, we provide our clients with top-notch quality services. We understand that each client is unique and has specific needs. That's why our team works closely with you to understand your company and event goals and objectives. We are committed to providing the highest quality services in media and strive to exceed our clients' expectations. Our team is passionate about helping you reach your goals and making sure you get the best experience and results. If you're looking for a reliable business to help you with all your media needs, look no further than Lamour Media Versatility. Contact us today to get started at 252-497-3817 or at www.lamour-photos.com.